King's Cross Station. Today we are going to get this wall finished. We are going to put more windows in, but first we got a bit of tweaking to do. It appears I may have got a little bit carried away with the tracks, and so we need to reduce the tracks a little tiny bit. So as you guys should have put in all your windows as far as you can until you've got no more space to put in a whole one. Now hopefully if you've done things exactly how I've done, you may have rounded up or down, I don't know, but you should have 34 windows. So you're going to have to go count your windows. You need 34 windows. Now that is actually too many. We don't want 34 windows, we want 32. So we're going to have to chop some off here and reduce our tracks a little bit. So what we're going to do is, so I know I've got 34 windows and we want 32. So we need to get rid of those last two windows. We need to make sure that we are 2 blocks clear of the last window. So it needs to go there. So we need to chop it off there. Oops. So I want to keep things as close to my original build as possible because a lot of things have been worked out there. At first we thought maybe a little bit extra, it won't hurt, we just make some of the walls a little bit longer, but then it's going to change the shape of the dome, which will then change the shape of the hotel. So it's best to keep things as I've got them on my original build because it then becomes rather complicated. So I'm just going to cheat a little bit here and I'm going to use the fill commands to get rid of this giant wall. It'll be a lot quicker. You can of course do this by hand, you don't have to do it the way I'm doing it. It's just easier for me. So this tutorial will probably be on the shorter side because once we finish tweaking and we put in those windows, that'll probably be it for this episode. Because that will already give you quite a bit to do. You've got 2 rows of windows to do. That's 32 on the top and the bottom, so that's 64 windows still to do. So 64 windows is going to take you some time. I think I will replace that with grass. No, I think I'll replace it with stone actually. For the time being. Don't overly worry because we'll get to this when we get to it. I'm just trying to keep things nice and tidy. If we can keep things nice and tidy, it makes us look like we're doing more and it looks better. So 32 windows in total. Okay, so we now have 32 windows plus 2 blocks. So, bum 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 bum. It's this one. We need to work off this one at the moment. So we want 50 blocks from the end of this track to the end of here. So as you can see, we don't have 50 blocks. So let's go 1 right to the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. So we need to shorten this track by 25 blocks, and that track, and that track, and that track, and that track. All needs to be shortened by 25 blocks. Now there is a nice, quick and easy way of doing this, and that's just covering it up over the top. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just take 25 off here. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So what we're going to do is we're just going to grab some polished diorite and some stone bricks. We're also going to grab the red and white concrete. So we've got red concrete and white concrete. So we're just going to take this across the top there, and then that comes in 1 block before it. Then we need to fill this in with stone. Bye bye, Mr. Traderman. Hope you like the dark. So that will now give us 50 blocks at the end there. Now I did say at one point that there was a section that looked like it was 10 blocks short. It's not. We actually add another 10 blocks on. It comes out a bit more, the build. So that's where I'm thinking there. So we don't need to take into account that extra 10 blocks at all because we haven't added it on yet. So, but this and those two also need to come back 25 blocks. So I'll do one of these with you, and then I'll let you get on with the rest yourselves. So we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Bring that round. We're not going to cover the end stone either, the back. Whereas we put the end stone at the top here, we're not going to do that. I don't like that. I don't think that worked. So, but hey ho, we make mistakes sometimes. Cover that up. Whoops. So 32 windows plus 2 blocks. You want it all to line up about there. 32 windows plus 2 blocks. Platform 0, which is that single track over there, you want 50 blocks between the end of that track to the end of the wall. So if you have more, you might need to take more away from it. If you have less, you're going to have to add some. If you have less windows, build more wall, add more windows, and then make your track meet. Okay, so what you want then is the end of that track, you want to, so that's 32, 30, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28. So this track will come roughly on the 28th window. You might be able to get away with a block or two. A block or two is fine. We can get away with a block or two if you're out by a block or two. 25 blocks, that's quite a bit to be out. So I'm going to come down with this one because I forgot to put the barriers in. Like so. The barriers to go there and there. Okay, so that one needs to come in as well. What we're going to do, we're going to leave a lot of that stone out there because I think it's going to be stone anyway, because it's now part of the courtyard at the front. But I am just going to draw a line across the top of that, just so I'm aware it's a marker. I'm just going to leave that there, so I'm going to take that all the way across. So I can do it. Okay, so that's just a marker, really. So those 3 tracks there that we've got coming off on the diagonal, don't touch those. I don't know if they need shortening. I don't think they do. I think those tracks over there are correct. So leave those 3 down there alone. Don't touch those ones. We will sort them out when we get to it. So this one's a nice and easy one because you just copy that one. So anyway, you get the idea. Reduce that by 25, that by 25, and then that by 25. So now we're going to crack on with these other windows because I want to get this wall done. And then next time we can make a start on the wall that goes in between here because that one's going to take a bit longer. So we're going to start from the bottom as we did before, and they are actually very similar to what we've already got. I just think some of the measurements are slightly different. Okay, so equipment. We're going to want some, oh look at that, white pane glass. White pane glass, we need some of that. We're going to keep the bricks just in case. We're going to probably won't need the stone anymore, but we'll keep it just in case. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. We're also going to need some oak. I'm going to grab some oak planks and some oak stairs. We're also going to grab some diorite wall. And some smooth quartz blocks. I think that might be it. Yeah, those are smaller than those, that's smaller than that one. Oh, what about granite wall? Do we need that? Not that I can see. Okay. Okie dokie. So every window lines up directly above that window, the bottom window. So it will be 9 blocks wide. So we're going to start off 1 block above. It's going to be 9 blocks wide. So we started a block before the end, so that'll be a block before the end there. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we want to go a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 high in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's what we've got. On the bottom we are going to put a row of oak stairs, and then that's going to punch through all the way. Okay, then we're going to take the middle block out. And replace with quartz, all except for that end one. Going to put, no, we'll do the diorite first. So it's 2 and 2 because it's the same width, so they go in the same places as the walls below. So 2 blocks on either side and 3 blocks in the middle. Then it's the glass. So, and we're going to put a block there and a block there, and you've guessed it, oops, stairs there. upside down stairs, bottoms up, backs out. Quackity quack. So we'll do it again. So gap of 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. How high did I say? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Stairs on the bottom, and then punch out the rest. And I know you're thinking this probably didn't need to be 3 blocks wide, and it probably did. We could probably have got away with 2, but it looks better with 3 because it'll look better from the inside as well as the outside. Because we want it to look good from this side of things. In fact, not so much down there, because down there's going to be completely different. But with these ones, I think you can put those on this side too. Yep. Not the brick ones, the brick's going to be different again. The inside of that wall. Knock out the middle block. Okay, then put a block on that, stairs there, block there, and stairs there. Remember to do that on the other side. Go rope and over. Okay, so now we're going to do the top one. And then I'll leave you to do the other 60 windows. Have fun. Oops. Unless, of course, you know your copy-paste commands and you might be able to use those. As I say, we don't like using those for the tutorials though. So we want a gap of 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to go to the middle, this window, 1, 2, 3, punch one out there. So it wants to be the same width still, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So same style of window, just slightly different measurements. Stairs along the bottom. Punch the rest all the way through. Oops, not that one. One, two, die right. 1, 2, die right. Windows. And then the corners and the stairs. Same on the other side. Okay, I'll do one more with you and then it's off to work. While I remember, take out that bottom row, replace that stairs too, so this one here, whoops, oops. Corners. Voila. So 60 windows to do all the way along. So you have 32 of each. And I think we will leave it there because that is quite a bit. I think what we'll do next time is I did say we might start working on that next wall, but I think we're going to work on the end of this wall first. I think it'll it'll cap it off quite nicely. So I think next time we're going to take this wall and bring it in, and we're going to do there, and then it comes back out there. So I think we're going to do the end of this wall, and if we have time we'll do the end of the bottom as well. That way when we do that wall in there, it'll tie it all off quite nicely for us. So that's next time. We're going to do the end wall and the other end wall. And that is it for me for today. So I'm now going to go and fix those tracks. Shouldn't take too long. And I shall see you guys next time. Make sure you check out the links in the description for other tutorial series such as Hogwarts, Train Station, Azkanban. We got quite a few now. There is also a link for supporting the stream. If anybody wishes to leave a tip or a donation, we both appreciate it very, very much, and we both thank you very, very much. It takes you through PayPal, as far as I'm aware. I believe that's secure. There is also a link to our Discord server, Potter's Knights. If you have any questions at all, come join that and ask away. There's always somebody about to help. There's always somebody about to answer questions. If you want to show off your builds, whether it's this build or any other build, we will quite happily look. We like looking at people's builds. Even if you've done something different, especially if you've done something different. We like seeing the twists that people put on things. Or if you just want to say hi, come say hi. Hi. Until next time, guys, take care of yourselves, like and subscribe.